Welcome to the Killer Innovation Show, the longest continuously produced podcast in history. Each week, Phil McKinney brings you the insights and strategies to amplify your creativity and innovation skills. Here's your host, Phil McKinney.
Welcome to another episode of Killer Innovations. Today, we're going to discuss ways to monetize your innovation skills based on my experience, and I'll share with you the stories of how I monetized my skill sets over my 40-year career in the innovation space. We're going to talk about such things as joining innovation agencies, becoming an innovation coach, starting your own innovation consulting business, or just upskilling to a higher salary at the place you work or you will work in the future. We'll dig deep into steps to take to monetize your innovation skills, which includes identifying your new skills or leveraging them in the marketplace, building a brand, a personal brand, and then marketing your skills effectively. So whether you're a seasoned innovator or someone who's just dipping its toe in innovation, this episode is for you. But before we jump into this week's episode, I have a favor to ask. Follow, like, and share us on your favorite social media platforms. This is a great way to help us reach more people and spread the word about the podcast. And if you're not receiving our free weekly newsletter, visit philmckinney.com and click membership to sign up. Now, let's dive in to this week's episode. Steve Jobs once said, "Innovation distinguishes between a leader and a follower." But can it distinguish between a successful business and a failure? The answer is yes. In this age of cutthroat competition, innovation holds the key to your success and survival in the market. However, the million-dollar question is how to monetize your innovation skills to turn them into personal and professional success. We understand that turning your passion for innovation into a business can be challenging, but it is not impossible. I'm going to share with you my lessons learned and insights on identifying and monetizing your innovation skills and how I did it, and doing all of this without sacrificing the soul of your creativity. It's important to understand that there is no one-size-fits-all approach to monetizing your innovation skills. There are a myriad of ways to turn your creativity into a profitable venture, and the best method depends on your strengths, your market, your innovation reputation, and what you're passionate about. So let's explore some of these diverse strategies to help you identify the path that best suits you. First up, as an employee. One of the most direct ways to monetize your innovation skills is to become employed in a role that values and rewards innovation. This could be in a tech startup, a research and development department of a large corporation, or any company that prioritizes ingenuity. As an employee, you can negotiate a salary that reflects your creative potential and the ability to drive the company forward. The additional benefit is if the company is known for innovation, you can establish your credentials and credibility faster than on your own. While I was innovating products throughout my career, my work as the Chief Technology Officer at HP helped me build my profile as an innovation expert. My work at HP gave me a source of funding and resources to nurture my ideas and bring them to life. The result was 10 years of creating new and innovative products that are still in use worldwide. Next up, as a consultant. Another lucrative avenue is to offer your services as an innovation consultant. This involves helping organizations identify areas where they can innovate and providing solutions. As a consultant, you can charge a fee for your services, and there is a potential for substantial earnings, especially as you gain experience and recognition in the field. The challenge in today's environment is that innovation consultants have flooded the market. Therefore, distinguishing yourself as an innovation consultant requires a unique blend of skills, experience, and marketing strategies. One key aspect of standing out is demonstrating subject matter expertise. This doesn't mean knowing everything, but instead specializing in a specific industry or innovation methodology. Becoming an expert in a particular niche can set you apart from the generalists. Next, your track record matters as a consultant. People want to hire consultants with proven results. Showcase your past successes with case studies, testimonials, and references. Each successful project enhances your credibility and attracts more clients. Last, consider writing and publishing thought leadership articles on innovation-focused sites like the Innovators Network. By sharing your insights and perspectives on industry trends and developments, you can establish yourself as an authority in your field. This boosts your visibility and builds trust with your potential clients. Another option is joining an innovation agency. Joining an innovation agency is another opportunity. These agencies focus on providing innovative solutions for their clients, often through creative problem solving, design thinking, and even technology development. Working in such an environment allows you to collaborate with other innovative minds, and your earnings will typically come as a salary or project-based compensation. In my case, I founded one of the very first innovation agencies, TechTrend Group. TechTrend is a full-service innovation agency that supports its clients in creating innovations, technologies, and award-winning products that their customers will love. They are behind the innovations that 500 million people are using today. TechTrend is a collective team of experienced innovators who have helped create some of the most successful innovations in the market today. Interesting side note, HP was a customer of TechTrend Group. Through that work for HP and the resulting products, HP recruited me to become their chief technology officer. I am now the non-executive chairman of TechTrend Group and still do a few projects for clients to keep my innovative edge. Next up is probably the one most people think of, and that is starting your own business. Starting your own business is another way to monetize your innovation skills. This could be product-based solutions where you create an innovative product that solves a problem or meets a need, or a service-based business where you provide innovative services to clients. This path requires significant effort and risk, but can also lead to exceptional rewards if your business succeeds. I started 12 businesses around an innovative idea that have either failed or were sold just simply to survive. None of these amounted to anything significant. However, my biggest success was my 13th venture. This one worked out well and transformed me financially. It was a wireless communications company called Telligent. I was part of the team that founded the company in 1996, and we took it public in 1998. The key word here is if you take this path, it is perseverance and endurance. You will kiss a lot of frogs before you find that prince. Another option is innovation coaching and mentoring. Becoming an innovation coach and mentoring can be an effective way to monetize your skills. This role involves guiding individuals or organizations to foster a culture of innovation, teaching them practical strategies to generate innovative ideas, and navigate the implementation process. As an innovation coach or mentor, you can earn through session fees or a long-term contract with your clients. The advantage of this approach is its flexibility, allowing you to work with a range of clients from different industries and different backgrounds. Your credibility as a coach or mentor will be directly linked to your track record and the success of your innovation projects. Therefore, building a portfolio of successful innovation projects can help attract clients. Offering your expertise to budding innovators or established organizations seeking a fresh perspective could be a rewarding and lucrative way to leverage your innovation skills. Remember, mentoring or coaching is not just about imparting knowledge. It's also about motivating and inspiring others to think differently, take risks, and embrace change. All key ingredients in the recipe for innovation. I've taken on a few innovation coaching and mentoring clients over the years. The biggest challenge is ensuring the other party is committed to the work involved to take their innovation skills and abilities to the next level. Most times, people are not committed. Thus why I never do coaching and mentoring for free. I charge my full rate, but then I donate those fees to charity. One client that worked out well was in Europe. We met weekly for an hour to discuss their innovation work efforts and work on skills and other things. Between the weekly calls, I would expand their innovation pipeline with ideas that I would develop for them. And once a year, I flew in for a full week of working with their leadership, including attending a special session of their board of directors. And this work went on for years. Another option is joining an innovation advisory board. This is a strategic role that can help you monetize your innovation skills while providing significant value to that organization. As an advisory board member, your primary role would be to guide the company's innovation strategy, drawing from your wealth of experience. You would offer insights into emerging trends, identify opportunities for innovative advancements, and help the company navigate the complexities of an ever-evolving business landscape. Your compensation for this role can come in a variety of forms, ranging from fees to equity in the company or a combination of the both. If you choose fee-based compensation, you can negotiate a fixed retainer for your services or opt for a per-meeting fee, depending on the time commitment and the level of input required. Alternatively, if you believe in the company's potential for growth and success, taking an equity stake as part of your compensation can be a very lucrative option. This gives you a share in the potential future profits of the company, aligning your interest with the long-term success of the company. Sometimes a mix of the fees and equity can be negotiated, ensuring a regular income and allowing you to participate in the company's future earnings. This hybrid approach can offer an optimal balance between immediate financial rewards and future growth potential. It's worth noting that serving on an innovation advisory board monetizes your innovation skills and enhances your network and builds your reputation. It also exposes you to new ideas and new perspectives. Combining these benefits makes the option a compelling consideration for any seasoned, experienced innovator. Now, an example of this working out quite well was when I joined the Innovation Advisory Board for a small startup in Silicon Valley. I worked with their founder and his team on the core idea of a product, which was in a space I had deep experience in. Relationship was an equity-only structure, given I knew the founder well. However, over the years, I totally forgot about the deal. One day, I got a call from a stockbroker for the company asking me what I wanted to do with my shares. I asked, what shares? It seems the company that I had helped many years before was going public. I sold the shares, and the proceeds paid for my horse farm in Virginia. Not a bad outcome. Another option is licensing your ideas. If you have an idea but don't want to start a business, you could consider licensing your idea to a company. This would involve selling the rights to your idea in exchange for royalties, providing a potential income stream without all the responsibilities associated with running a business. This option requires diligent research and negotiation, but can be a lucrative path for the right idea. While this can sound enticing, breaking into the licensing approach can be very, very difficult. After all, you are essentially selling an intangible product, your innovative idea, and convincing someone to buy it is no small feat. Therefore, engaging a lawyer or licensing specialist is wise to help navigate the process and ensure that your intellectual property is adequately protected. Be careful. Several of the licensing specialists that are out there that you see advertised are less than reputable. Look for people with proven track records of success and can show previous licensing deals they've secured. Talk to the innovators who have used them. My experience is all of my attempts at licensing have failed. This is not the path for me, and I don't do licensing of my own ideas, nor do I advise others who are looking for licensing opportunities because none of them have worked out for me. Others I know have had success. For me, it's a no-go. So, are there some steps on how do you make a living in innovation? Now, no matter the path you choose, there are those steps that you need to take before starting down the road to monetizing your skills. One is identify your innovation skill. You have to step back and think about them. Take a moment and figure out what you're good at and what makes you stand out. It could be a particular skill set or a unique approach to problem solving. Once you know what sets you apart, you can start thinking of ways to monetize it. For example, if you're skilled at brainstorming and problem solving, you can offer consultancy services to clients struggling with that particular issue. Similarly, if you're creative, you can monetize your innovation by designing products. The key is recognizing your skill set and leveraging it in the marketplace. Now, once you've identified your skills, it's time to build your brand. Your brand is the way people perceive you and your work. It's what sets you apart from the competition. To build your brand, start by defining your mission and vision and create, in my case, I have a personal logo and tagline that represents you and the brand. You also need to have solid online presence to reach potential clients. Set up a website, social media accounts, build a following. Share your work and engage with your audience regularly. The more you can showcase your expertise in your area of innovation, the more clients will be drawn to you. Now, once you've built your brand, you need to market your skills. This involves identifying your target audience, creating a marketing strategy that speaks to them. Use your website and social media accounts to showcase your past work and your unique approach to innovation that matches their needs. This approach even applies to employment opportunities. If you want to be employed by a highly innovative company, treat them like a client, message them as a client, convey them your unique set of skills. Also, networking is critical when monetizing your innovation skills. Attend industry conferences and events where innovators gather to share ideas and find work. Connect with people online by joining innovation-related communities and groups. You can also use social media to reach potential clients and employers directly. And finally, staying ahead of the curve is important to making a living as an innovative person. Keep an eye out for new trends and technologies, and be willing to adapt your skills to meet the changing needs of your clients. Attend industry events, subscribe to relevant publications, and continue to educate yourself about your particular area of innovation. The more you can stay ahead of the curve, the more you can stand out in the marketplace. Now, as I wrap up, innovation is crucial for success in today's market, but knowing how to monetize your skills is essential. Warning: making a living as an innovative person is not a sprint, it is a marathon. It takes hard work, dedication, and patience to build a monetization approach that will stand the test of time. Now, if you're willing to put in that effort, innovation can be a lucrative and fulfilling career path. As we wrap up another episode, I would like to take a moment to thank you for investing your time in joining me today. Your presence, your questions, your interest fuel our desire to deliver the best content. So, on behalf of the entire Killer Innovations team, thank you for being with us today. We hope the discussions and insights shared in today's episode have sparked some intriguing ideas for you. Whether you're just starting out as a seasoned innovator, we trust the information provided today can help guide your journey and make your innovation dreams a reality. Remember, innovation is not a solitary pursuit. It's a collective effort nurtured by sharing, collaborating, and constantly learning. So, if you found value in our podcast, we urge you to share it with your friends, your colleagues, and anyone you feel can benefit from it. Let's spread the word and empower more people to innovate and create a more vibrant world. Moreover, if you could take a moment to rate and review us on your favorite podcast service, it would mean a lot to me personally. Your feedback not only helps us improve, but it also aids in making our podcast more discoverable to those with a passion for innovation, just like you. You can also connect with us on our various social media platforms where we share additional resources, we host discussions, and keep you updated on what's coming up in future episodes. We'd love to hear your thoughts on our podcast and any topics you'd like us to cover in future episodes. Send me a note at phil@killerinnovations.com. Lastly, don't forget to sign up for our free newsletter. It's packed with the latest tools, strategies, inspiration to fuel your innovation success. Hop on over to philmckinney.com and click on membership. And once again, thank you for being part of the Killer Innovations community. It's a privilege to be your guide on this exciting innovation journey. Stay curious, keep innovating, and go out and change the world. Bye-bye.
Podcasting nonstop since 2005, this has been the Killer Innovation Show on the Innovators Network.